All righty. Well, here we are. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's see. It's right on time as we are here at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and at 4 p.m. Western Time. So that's fantastic. And let me just shut this off here so we're not disturbed. Okay, good. All right. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Very, very special that we get together here. And this is. My name's Lachlan Arts, and this is 2020 or Bust, and we've been banging away at this drum for about 5 years now, which is that our mission is to empower ordinary people. Boy, my hair looks like crap. Well, that's one of the constants here at 2020 or Bust, in addition to the adherence to our mission. And what we say is going to make the difference is a shift in humanity itself. So let me just test something out here. Just so I want to make sure that we've got, hold on. Yep, that's, looks like we're okay here. So, all right, from the technical end of things. So just to kind of introduce the thing, we're going to be here for an hour. We've got an hour together, and look at the beautiful background that we have. All of the expressions of gratitude from around the world. That's right. So we're for all people. So wherever you are and however much money you've got or don't have, or what you know about climate change or don't know about climate change or anything like that, well, that just doesn't matter at all. Because that's one thing simple about 2020 or Bust is that people say, what's your demographic? And we say anybody who's breathing. So that's that. And we wanted to spend this hour expressing our gratitude for everybody that supported us over the 5 years that we've been in existence. And it is 2020 or Bust. And so at the end of 2020, we're actually going to be done. Now, we're not going to be done like finished, okay, because the job is clearly not finished in terms of our mission of empowering humanity to end the climate crisis. But this particular chunk called 2020 or Bust will be complete. And, what we set out to do which was to empower 500 million people to end the climate crisis. That didn't happen. And we have no problem saying that didn't happen. And we set it up. We didn't set it up so that it wouldn't happen. All right. That wasn't the point. But we did set it up so that it would be very, very clear and unmistakable. And, in the day and age that we're in right now, which is facts seem to matter less and less every day, facts are critical for 2020 or Bust. And so we would be able to know very clearly if we accomplished our mission or if we didn't accomplish our mission. And very clearly, we will not have accomplished our mission. Now, you can say, well, there's still 29 days or 30 days left in the campaign, which there is. And yes, some amazing miracle, divine intervention, something could swoop down and all of a sudden, boom, wave the wand, and 500 million people would have awakened to their power to end the climate crisis, taken responsibility for the entirety of the situation, and shifted their behavior and gotten into action. Which will actually bridge the gap between where we're headed and where we need to be to stay in the safety zone. So that could actually happen in the next 30 days. But we certainly don't see that happening. So, and at the same time, we have taken the ground that we have taken in these 5 years. And so we are very, very grateful. And when I say we, I'm speaking not only as myself as the executive director, but the team of amazing people that we've got. And I'm certainly, it's kind of my opportunity to say who I'm grateful to, which is, this 2020 or Bust is certainly not me. And it's you. 2020 or Bust is the kind of campaign that when it's successful, nobody will ever know that it was 2020 or Bust that had anything to do with it, really. And that's the point, because it's about the people, not about some, campaign. Okay. And so there's lots and lots and lots of people that we are grateful for, who have really supported us over the last 5 years, supported us with with their time, with their energy, with their commitment, with their money, with their, everything. Let us stay in their houses when we were traveling, worked with us, schemed with us, planned with us, executed with us, went out on wild expeditions with us, just all kinds and kinds and kinds of things. And let me just, speaking of which, I just want to check here and see if anybody else said that they wanted to join the show here. And I know Joyce is there waiting, and Joyce will be on shortly. And then Heather, I know, is going to be on us. Let's see. Takes a long time to load up, doesn't it? That's right. Man, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, your computer just gets a lot slower than it used to be, huh? Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Nope. All right. Well. Okay. So I'm going to, one of the people who we're really, really grateful for. Oh, the other thing is that this is Giving Tuesday. And so we absolutely invite you to make a donation. Your money that you donate to 2020 or Bust goes to the kind of work we do, which is kind of fundamentally education, if you wanted to put it in a category. But it's a different kind of education, because where we start is that the climate crisis is not the problem, it's the symptom. So the climate crisis is an expression of the problem, but it's not the problem. The problem is humanity. And there's something fundamental about how we human beings relate to each other and relate to ourselves and relate to the world that got us into this mess called the climate crisis. So the problem, the way we come at it, is not the carbon, it's not the temperature, it's not the politics, it's not the Republicans, it's not the fossil fuel industry, it's not the dark money, it's not the science or lack thereof. And all of that plays a part, but it doesn't get to the heart of the deal. And at the heart of the deal is us, humanity. And so what we're after is in causing a shift in the matter of humanity. And as a function of that shift, one of the outcomes will be the end of the climate crisis. But it won't be from working on the climate crisis. So, and that takes something. That's not an easy thing, and it's not a kind of thing that you just hear and say, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about, but, it is what it is. So let me invite Joyce. There you are, Joyce, you're in.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Good, yes. I invite people to really, I don't know who all we have. I was checking Facebook, but really do contribute. And if you find me on Facebook, Facebook's actually matching your donation.
Exactly.
So yeah. I would invite you to go there and make a contribution.
Oh, there's Mary, Tom, and Sherry. Fantastic. Okay, good. Mary, Tom, and Sherry. Yeah, Mary, just Mary, Tom, and Sherry. They're, you guys could be on the show if you'd like. I could send you the link just so you know. And I'll send it to you just for the hell of it, even if you're not going to be on. Let me do this. Hold on. As I think a conversation is always a hell of a lot better than a stupid monologue. But hold on. Yes, Joyce. So why don't you? So what do you be in terms of grateful? This is all about gratitude giving, right?
Yes.
Yes. anything that you would like to share as far as, in your participation with 2020 or bust, or anything you have to express in terms of gratitude, or people you'd like to thank, or what you find yourself grateful for at this, precipice of our. I think, we really want to come up with some stuff to be grateful for.
There's really a lot I'm grateful for. Everybody that was on the team. I could start naming you. There's like 41 of you, and
Wow.
you've participated when you did, and you haven't when you haven't, but you were always there if there was something that was needed, or jumping right in. I'm grateful for all the people that was on the march with us when we went in for the conference. Randy McNamara was even there. I'm grateful for Randy. When we went across the Golden Gate Bridge, I mean, just looking back at all the things that we've done together.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for even the news media who actually welcomed you into Las Vegas when you came in there Christmas Day 2018. I am grateful for the Silicon Valley Foundation who met with you, and they're seeking donors to contribute. I'm grateful for everything that people did, whether it was graphics or whether it was putting the banner together, and everything that we participated in, being there, being on our Saturday calls.
Yes.
Having these Saturday calls to update each other. And they started out at 6 a.m. our time.
Yes.
And there was people on those calls. Yeah. And one person was on vacation, and he said, he still called in at 6 a.m., Russ.
Yeah.
Because he said the climate crisis doesn't take a break.
Exactly.
All the meetings that we had, the conversations that we've had. I'm grateful for Ellen Lee, who has her own environmental company, who very much appreciates everything that you put together, Lachlan. And she's just been really steady being there. Are you gonna present anything around Ellen Lee at this point or later?
Well, hold on one second. I'm going to shoot Tom an email. I'm going to shoot Tom an email just so he knows. There, it's got boom. Hold on. This is like. Yeah, I'm going to send it anyway. Hold on. Jesus is like, I have like the slow. This is like an abacus computer. It's like so slow. Okay. All right, good. There it goes. Okay, good. So anyway, I think just so you know, Tom, if you, Tom or Mary or Sherry are listening out there, you now have an invite to the show if you would like to join the deal here. You can now join. So that's but I sent it to Tom's email just so you know. Okay. All right.
So I'm so grateful for Tom Carson. He was.
You, Joyce, you've been there since the absolute beginning. I mean, like, what? My goodness, and Joyce. People say, what is this, a low budget deal? This is a no budget deal. We aspire to be a low budget deal. Okay. And and so every time, and Joyce would set up these amazing events that we do in San Jose and Cupertino and all those wonderful places out there in California. And, Joyce would always, I got to stay in her house, and she put me up and put up with me. And it was just wonderful. And, always, took us to Whole Foods for a great lunch, and always made sure that there was coffee in the morning and oatmeal and
milk.
Yeah, right kind of milk. And, it was just really, really wonderful. And if, Joyce, there's the kind of the core group that's just been like stalwart or I don't know what the word is, but just like the rock of the thing. yeah, Joyce is definitely, you know, been that rock, and it's a hard deal what we've got. So it's a difficult thing because it's not the obvious thing. It's not, okay, here's how we're going to fix the problem, because we're not out to fix the problem. Because we don't, you know, it's like if all we're going to do is end the climate crisis by some magical scientific something or wonderful political something or whatever, then from our perspective, we've just, you know, prolonged the insanity of humanity. And it's just not enough for us. And it doesn't take away from all the amazing work that people are doing on the climate. And we actually have science, you know, that we've got as far as that goes. So we're definitely not speaking against that. It's just that there are worse things than extinction. And one is to keep going the way we're going. So that's that. And now that you're here, Joyce, Joyce has a project, and this is Giving Tuesday. So everybody out there should be giving. Go to 2020orbust.org, and there's a big fat donate button there. And all you got to do is click that, and it's awesome. We've got $5,000 in matching funds that people have donated. And so every dollar that you donate up to $5,000 gets matched. So instead of you donating that, you know, $100, that turns into $200. And instead of donating that $500, that turns into $1,000. And instead of donating that $2,000, that turns into $4,000. So this is the time to give, and give to something that is radical enough that might actually make a real difference in the whole situation of where we are as a species. So if you're radical enough to get on board for something like that, we want you, okay? And all right, so then Joyce has this, oh, there's Tom Carson. Speak of the devil, except it's not the devil, it's the angels, okay? So hold on. Let's see if we can do this now. Oh, there he is.
Hey!
Like the air traffic controller. Yeah. So, this is fantastic. So this is really getting down to the skinny of this thing, the nuts and bolts, right? And more nuts than bolts on this call at this point. So I got to say that. So anyway, that's a different story. Oh, where's the angel?
Yeah. Come on over. Come on. Hold on.
So you got two audios going there, Tom, or something.
Hey, here we go.
You're getting feedback.
I think we've got the Facebook.
So what?
His face is watching you on Facebook.
Turn the Facebook down. There's a time delay.
They had to go turn down their phones. We're getting all cross messages and feedback. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. I think we're good now. Is that Joyce? Is that working?
There's a little bit there.
Still, there's something on a delay. Somebody's got the Facebook volume on. You just want to be using your computer stuff, not the Facebook.
Oh.
You're in the show.
They had to go turn down their phones. We're getting all.
It's a rerun.
Exactly. Here, come on in. Okay. I think we're good now. Is that Joyce?
There's a little bit there.
Yeah, go to where the Facebook is.
All right.
And mute that.
I thought
I'm going to be using your computer stuff, not the Facebook.
I use your link.
Yeah, use my link, right? But then get out of Facebook.
Get out of Facebook. Okay. Okay. This is like 3 shows going on at once.
Yeah. Stay on StreamYard.
Yeah, go to where the Facebook is.
Yeah, you guys turn off your phones.
Yeah, just get on Facebook.
Okay. I use your link. Turn those off. Sure. Turn those phones off. Turn mine off.
Yay. Well, there's still one more.
This is like 3 shows going on at once.
Yeah. Stay on StreamYard.
Yeah, you guys turn off your phones.
Yeah, just get on Facebook. Oh,
There.
perfect.
There.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you. These are part of the challenges that don't stop us, do they, folks? Nothing, yeah.
You think it's challenging over there? You should be over here.
Oh my goodness.
I've got 2 major challenges, one on either side.
Exactly. So Tom and Mary and Sherry, in addition to everything else, they're major funders. Joyce has been a major funder. But Tom and Mary and Sherry are the 3 people who decided to pick up and say, sure, let's take about 40 days of our life and skateboard from Salt Lake City to Las Vegas. Can you hear? You there, Tom?
I think you're muted.
You have been muted.
I'm now.
Everything else, they're major funders. Joyce has been a major funder, but
that's
still on the Facebook. Who decided to pick up and say, "Sure, let's take about 40 days of our life and skateboard from Salt Lake City to Las Vegas."
I can hear. Can you hear me? 40 days, Las Vegas.
I can hear you fine.
Yeah.
But that last thing there was still Facebook.
I'm still getting feedback. I'm not sure from where.
You are. Are you still in Facebook on your computer?
I don't think so. All right, you enjoy, share a bit. Let me just find.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, so Tom, I can certainly blow their horn, even though they're not going to. The audio's a little funky, right? But they went all the way from, we all went from Salt Lake City to Las Vegas 2 years ago, around this time of year, and then we ended up in Las Vegas on Christmas Day, and we skateboarded 400 miles, and I don't know, raised about $8,000, something like that. So that was quite amazing. And Tom, Mary, and Sherry, again, from the beginning have been here, and for 5 years of just really standing for this and standing for this and standing for this and standing for this and standing for this. And so it's just really remarkable. So and then when they get their audio worked out, then I'll be back on.
And I think the audio is working. Can you hear me?
Yes.
And there's no echo.
Okay. Beautiful. I think we got the other things are all shut down. It's magical.
Oh my goodness.
And I got this wonderful, you get those reminders on Facebook from things that happened however long ago.
Yes.
And today I got the show on TV, what's it called? Sister Wives or something? Sister Wives.
Yes.
Well, that originated from a group in Salt Lake, a family in Salt Lake City, and Lachlan. It was a beautiful picture today on Facebook of the original Sister Wives and their husband and the 2020 or bust skateboard team.
I saw that. I saw that,
yeah.
And I shared it. In fact, I love that picture. I love that.
Yeah.
That was our one celebrity.
That's right.
During the trip. We were so excited,
Yeah.
And and we thought that was going to be our first of many, many, many. Little did we know that was it. But that's okay. So big things coming. But that was wonderful that we actually got that sighting, and they shared us on their social media and whatever else the heck that was, so.
Well, they shared it with their family, which is about 40 kids. They've got like 40 children.
Exactly. And now, as I think a real tie-in, kind of a completion of that there now is the show of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So it all comes around.
No.
Right? Yeah, although there aren't any multiples on the show, so just very slutty women that are trying to still be Mormons, basically, it seems like. So it's still good entertainment, right? And
maybe we could get a brief piece in there from the.
Let's have it. So, and just so everybody knows, this is a show about gratitude. That gratitude is from the Latin word gratus, gratus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not, and it's pleasing and thankful. So that's just so everybody, that's, for whatever useless information that might be for you, we're a wealth of that here. And so we're definitely grateful. But, if it wasn't for, there's, you guys have just been unbelievable. I mean, there's like, who else? Oh, my goodness, the more the merrier. Hang on here. Look who we have here. Heather.
Hi, everyone. Good to see you.
Hi, Heather.
Oh, my goodness. Isn't this something? And Heather has been instrumental, pick your instrument, but still instrumental, in the whole business of the youth with 2020 or Bust. And we had a big, Heather brought me out to a Waldorf school. Was it Waldorf school?
That was Kim's school, but you came to my high school as well, big public high school.
You got me into a Waldorf school, and then Tom took me to a Montessori school, right? And we talked to the retired nuns and the priests and all that, right?
Yep, that's right.
And Joyce, you got to
don't forget Xavier University Montessori School, and then the nuns out in Batesville.
That's right. And then Joyce, you took us to the what the hell church was that? Excuse me, probably not the right way to say that. What the heck church was that? That something
spiritual living.
What was it?
Center for Spiritual Living.
Center for Spiritual Living. Great kind of church that I knew it was a great thing when I went into the men's room and there was a quote from John Lennon. So what the heck that's a good church, right? And then and Heather, you took me to that was a Waldorf school, right? And then and then the high school, right?
You went to 2 elementary schools. You went to McDonald Elementary School, the Waldorf School, and Garfield High School.
Yeah, but what was that? What was the guy? Was it the guy that worked with Michael Jackson on Thriller? The producer.
Quincy Jones?
Quincy Jones Auditorium.
You were in the Quincy Jones Auditorium.
Quincy Jones Auditorium, and we didn't have those kind of auditoriums. I tell you when I was in school, that was a hell of an auditorium, and so that was our biggest school event ever.
I went away, but I'm back. Yes, that was a good day, Lachlan.
Yeah, that was a great day, and it's kids and everything. That was it was wonderful because they they actually paid attention, which I was pretty surprised. But I guess those you got good kids in Seattle or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But those are high school kids, so I'm grateful for the high school kids. This is all about being grateful. Now, I also went to one of the events that I'll always remember here in completing 2020 or buses. I went to a middle school, right? And those kids, I'm not so grateful for. Nothing wrong, okay? But when we got to the questions and answers, here's a question they said: "Where'd you get your shoes?" Right? And then the teacher stepped in and corrected them and blah blah blah. And they said, "Okay, you can ask another question now. Next question: Where'd you get your watch?" So that was their level of participation in the end of the climate crisis. But what the hell? You move on, don't you?
Yeah.
So anyway, Heather, it's just been awesome. You know, I mean, not that anybody needs any appreciation or gratitude or anything, but what you've just been great. What you've done, really, really, really. And I, one of the things I really appreciate is, it's been 5 years, and people come and go and come back and blah blah blah. Who knows, right? So it's just kind of an organic thing. But I think it's just damn difficult to stand for something when it looks pretty much nobody's interested in what you're talking about. And it could actually be that nobody it looks that way. Right? So, but you never backed down or said, okay, we'll start talking about what everybody wants to talk about. And then, we'll, we didn't do that. And, and it doesn't, oh, Jeff is on if you want to include me. Well, where are you? You mean you're not on. I can't include you there, Jeff. I have to send you an invitation. Oh, you think a technical guy like that would understand how this stuff works, wouldn't you? All right, hang on, Jeff. You guys share amongst yourselves, and I'm going to see if I can get hook Jeff in here. So hang on, Jeff, and I will send you an invitation.
Children that he.
What?
Heather, that was the 2 children that you put on Facebook.
Those are my children. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Awesome.
And then I sent Lachlan an outtake of that video later because
that was so much. That was much better.
my daughter essentially said, "Why aren't the rich people giving us any money? Why don't they care about the climate?"
Oh my God! And there's nothing warms your heart like a 10-year-old screaming, "You're all gonna die." That was just, or how I don't know what the age is on it.
11. You're pretty right on. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was wonderful. Oh, that was wonderful. Oh my goodness. And then, let's see, hold on, I'm just getting Jeff the link here.
Just to talk about the children for 1 minute, it really matters to them, the work that we're doing and the work that they get to participate in. So, as Lachlan said, sometimes it feels like nobody's listening or nobody wants to be, that it's not making a difference for people or landing for people. And, having 2 young people, it really does make a difference that they know that we exist, that people like us exist, that there is a concern for the future, that people are going to take actions, and that they have a place to do that and a conversation to participate in really matters. So that's what I'm grateful for, is that conversation is happening in humanity, and that, our children can know that the conversation's happening and they get to be part of it, that it's not, we might, maybe we all will die. Well, we all will. We all will. And, but that they have some agency in the meantime.
Yes. All right.
Jeff, get in.
Hold on here. It should be happening any moment now. Okay, I'm going to send that. Oh gosh. All right, send that. Okay, and then, all right, Jeff, so you should be getting an invite within, there, you should have gotten it, all right? So as soon as you get the invite, Jeff, then you can join the party. Yeah, I know you're on Facebook. No, Jeff, I got that you're on Facebook. You can't get in through Facebook, so you have to click on the invitation I just sent you.
And get off of Facebook or you'll have feedback.
Well, we can cover that if need be. We'll see how
Oh, we
challenged.
need to talk now. Okay.
Oh, I understand. And then the other thing is what's this other thing here? Hold on. Oh, see, there we go. Hang on, hold on. Look at that.
Yay, Jeff.
Hey,
Look at
Ah.
that.
Well done.
And just so you
Ah.
know, it says Giving Tuesday, end the climate crisis and empowering humanity to actually live up to itself like a beautiful white mink coat. Okay? So,
boy.
Giving
Actually a
Tuesday,
gorgeous coat.
Wow.
A
isn't it?
it's a gorgeous coat. And for anybody out there that's screaming about how in the world can you be selling fur coats, you know, here's the deal. They're dead, okay? They were dead before we started. They're still dead. We didn't kill them, and that's that. So, but we have a wonderful donor. Her name's Ellen. Big financial supporter, and she got very, very excited when we were out there in San Jose, if you remember, Joyce. And she said she had an event, donated the event, and then she said, I want to have breakfast with you before you leave tomorrow morning. And so she made special plans, had breakfast, didn't know what she was going to talk about, and she was so excited. She said, look, I have 7 gorgeous furs, some of them never worn before, and I want to donate them to 2020 Bust, and you sell them, and whatever you get, you keep it. Okay?
Wow.
Which was just so exciting. And you can just see like how, you know, this is beautiful, right? And let's see how this is gonna work. Here, let me see what I can hang on. No, hang on to your dream. Because here we're gonna do it this way, you see? Is that hold on. Okay. All right, let's see if this works. This will be a real trick. Oh, bit big, right?
Oh, look.
Yeah, lush, very lush, right? Yeah, but I'm trying to get it to. No, that's not what I want. Okay, so anyway, there's 7 of these furs, okay? And I don't know that I can't really. Oh, here's one. See that? All of them.
Wow.
But here, look at this. Look at that gorgeous beauty, huh? Look at that.
Hmm.
So imagine that on your beautiful wife. What a great Christmas gift that would be. Look at, and here we come. Look at this. Look at that baby, huh?
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Lord, that's right. Everybody go, whoa!
I'd be looking good in that.
Oh, look at that baby. Look, and if you don't, you can cut them up, make little booties for your doggies or something, or you know, maybe some fantastic lush very chic pot holders, or you know, who knows what, or a throw rug or something. Keep your kids warm in the back of the car when you're you know out doing what you're doing. I don't know what the hell. But look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That's like John Crawford. Look at that. Oh, baby. Take you out to the ball game, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, look at that one. Look at that. Now that
Oh, my goodness.
that doesn't say I'm wearing the last of this species. I don't know what does, right? Look at that. Oh my goodness. And there, look.
See.
Look, here's the thing. These are in storage at Neiman Marcus. It doesn't get any better than that.
Wow. They're beautiful.
And here's how special it is. Neiman Marcus will not ship these anywhere but to another Neiman Marcus store.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. So whoever buys the thing, you go to the nearest Neiman Marcus store, and that's where you go. But these are all of that. Now, you've all seen these beautiful coats, and let me just tell you that we've got a sable jacket, a sable coat, a ranch mink coat, a lynx jacket, a sapphire mink with knit, a ranch mink jacket, a white mink coat. Okay, like all of that, and you can have them all. You can have them all for $10,000.
Oh my God.
Okay.
They're beautiful.
And whatever, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So that's we are the QVC of climate change. Okay. And so if you either buy them or start up a collection to buy them, or tell your hubby or wife or whatever that now I know exactly what I want for Christmas, and take out that second mortgage, and these will be a steal. But or if you know somebody that would be interested in this or would love to make a nice $10,000 donation, and as a bonus gets these 7 beautiful coats, they're size 8. Okay. So that's something to know. So it's they're gonna, maybe if you're too big, well, your children would love these. Okay, I tell you, send these kids to Fort, and they'll come back with some stories. I promise you. So let me. There we go. There we go. So that's the selling, hustling part of our show. That's what we got there. So, all right. So anyway, then let's see. What else? So let's see. What else? And Jeff, Jeff is the app guy. He's been here really since the beginning too. And he has, can you hear us, Jeff? Or are you enjoying us?
Yes, I can. I can.
Just kind of watching the picture here. Okay, good. So Jeff has developed the 2020 or Bust app, and just been amazing. And we're going to get the dials on it, and it's taken us 5 years to actually complete what we said it was going to be. But what the hell? That's like I said, we've been in basically a no budget production, and so that's pretty great. So anything you'd like to share, Jeff, in terms of how this experience has really touched your life, started your life?
It's actually been a huge opportunity for me to be able to take what I know, which is building software, and really apply it to something that could make a big difference.
Yeah.
And engage with, we're probably on design version 3 or 4.
Yes.
And it took a while to figure out what it should do and how it should do it. And, we still have kind of the next generation in mind too, but I've looked at a lot of other apps, and again, not like I'm taking all the credit for this, but working together with you, Lachlan, and others, getting it to something that's really simple has been a ton of work. But really great when you look at these other apps where you have to spend 45 minutes to even get yourself set up to use the app. How many times a week do you dry your clothes? Do you have a gas dryer or an electric dryer? Kind of into every detail of everything. Like you're never going to get through that. So anyway, so I love our approach. I love how we're doing it, not just because, I ran the development team that did it, but because it was a chance to really think that through and work it out.
Yeah. And it's what we, our chances for success were always slim to none. And we put our chance of success right alongside any shot of humanity really waking up to itself, because that is our success. But to have the charge to be
Meeting my sister. FaceTime audio.
Are you Joyce? Somehow I knew. But the point of the app was that it would leave people empowered. So how the hell do you have an app that does that? And so anyway, it's been great that you have been the one to make that attempt, Jeff.
Absolutely. It's been great to have the opportunity to work on it.
Yeah, and people are always sending me all these other apps that people say, this one kind of does what you do, blah, blah, right? So I have a system with Jeff that I send him the app, I'll send it to him, and his job is to send me a reply that says, this is crap. And that's how we work.
It's a great partnership.
It's beautiful. I tell you, it's seamless. It's foolproof. It's reliable. I love it very, very much. So yeah. Yep. So let's see. What else for anybody in the realm of gratitude? Oh, you have nice lighting now with all the angels and everything. We can see that it's very ethereal. Very nice. It's like a Christmas setting, and yours too, Heather. Yours is more kind of like a UFO-y, but it's still a nice effect.
Thank you.
So are Penny and Elliot around?
Penny is having a virtual piano lesson, and Elliot came and made a brief appearance.
So that means she doesn't actually have a piano there, and she doesn't actually have to play. Tell her that's a virtual lesson, okay? If the actual piano doesn't count, right? You're much too hard on her. That's
she will be done in a few minutes, though, and she'll come
what's
in.
Elliot
So
up
there
to?
you are. He came down for a brief appearance, but if I call him back down again,
I don't want to interrupt him. I don't know what he's he's probably making the next forward.
He's doing some computer something.
Elliot.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
I
Elliot, those videos the guys did were amazing. And when we, because the video, which was Elliot and Penny, and they said they're standing there, and then they said, "Okay, we're not gonna drive today. We're gonna walk," and then they start walking out, and it's the cutest thing. And when I do presentations at conferences and whatever, that video is embedded in the presentation. And people love it. Oh my God! It's like, forget everything else I said, and oh my God, we're all gonna, it's like, oh, the kids were fantastic. So you learn what the draw is, and you start leading with that instead of putting it at the end. So,
come on, let's start taking some climate saving actions for the kids then, if they're so compelling. But here is the child.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hi.
Elliot.
Hey, Elliot.
Jeez, you're so tall. I know you look tall there next year, but Mag, hey, congratulations. That video was awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was right. I was telling your mom there that video that you and Penny made about we're not going to drive today. Anyway,
taking the car today. We're gonna walk to school.
Exactly. It was a big hit.
Yeah, he barely remembered. It was like 3 years ago, right?
Oh, well, it's a million years ago for him, right? It was, and the other one that they loved was the one that Lori's grandson came out with the cows and said, "I'm not going to eat this cow today. I'm going to eat a carrot instead." Yeah, that was great. That was great. So, and Elliot, the other thing, your claymation stuff was amazing. So I don't know if you're still doing that or not, but I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
That's
I
great.
still have the clay guys I designed for it.
The what?
Was it?
He still has the clay guys in his closet that he
Like
designed.
Oh, really?
Great.
Oh my God! You remember that, Jeff? Right? The one about the house.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, we got to bring that back.
So, in addition to the fur coats, someone could have the original clay figurines from the Claymation 2020.
Oh, that's right. So all you got to do, Ellie, so all you have to do, Ellie, is come up with the price, okay? And so it's the whole thing about make it worth everybody's while, right? I think that's great. Oh my God, you can actually have the original claymation person. That's fantastic.
Here's Penny.
Penny, hi.
Hey,
How's your
Penny,
piano?
How was your piano?
Oh, good.
Pens, we're just acknowledging people who have been involved with 2020 or Bust and saying what we're grateful for, and your guys' name came up.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, I love the outtake of that video where the whole thing about you're all gonna die, and why don't you rich people give us any money? That was amazing. That was really amazing.
Yes. Okay, thanks for making an appearance, children.
Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Bye. All right, let's see. Hold on. What else? Let's see. Somebody else might be joining us here. Hold on. Okay. All right, let me see who else. Hold on while we're here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see comments. Oh. Okay, well, Gail, I got a comment from Gail. I just sent Gail the link, so she might be joining. All right, so the her codes. We've got the now we've got the claim. That's fantastic. Joyce, do you have anything in your house like a re-gift or something you can sell, like a TV or something? Anything that's worth anything there? Well, look around.
I've got a.
Yeah, well, Joyce has a big fundraising
I
campaign.
do, so I got to come up with something.
You got to come up with something. That's right, and and it's
I've got
Maybe.
this doll, RBG.
Oh, you got an argument. All right, we have to make up a story that makes it valuable. Okay, like her ashes are in it or something. Okay, you got to.
That's good. Yes. Oh goodness.
Oh gosh, gosh.
okay,
So,
here's something
Oh,
you can auction off.
What is that?
It's a platter that says, make new friends, live life to the fullest, laugh out loud, and be someone's hero.
What, did Nancy buy that?
Nancy did not buy it.
Just kidding. All right, well, that's fantastic. So that's something. Certainly, we've got some things. We could do a whole kind of no kidding. We could do a whole QBC kind of thing of 2020 or bust crap to buy, or a better term.
Like an auction. We could do an auction.
We could do an auction. Oh my goodness, we could do an auction. I love that, Heather. I like the way you think. Okay.
Well, it was that platter right there that, really got me thinking about it.
That jarred the brain cells there. Okay, good. Let's do an auction. That would be fantastic. We should do an auction for the holidays. We could have a combo, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever the Wiccan people celebrate, whatever, Yes. All right, good. Let's do that. We'll definitely. I think that's a great idea. That is a great idea. Hold on, let's see. What's this?
Oh, here comes something else.
Nancy's got something.
Can you?
Oh, I like Nancy because Nancy's got bigger things. Size matters. Oh,
I like that.
Oh.
Better than the platter.
what is that?
It was made by Jewel from Pittsburgh, Lachlan. If you remember Jewel.
Blonde woman.
Oh my God!
Oh, Jewel.
Oh, Tom, yeah,
know
Tom,
Jewel.
you'll remember.
J-U-L, Jewel.
Yeah, I know Jewel.
Did I remember?
You don't remember Jewel?
Yes. So she
The
made that.
artist, blonde hair.
Yeah, she made that.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Blonde hair, guys.
Yes, she was always on and off again with that guy. I forget who it was.
Right.
Oh, and that's her piece.
Gail's
But
in
it,
the
That's her piece. She's the artist. Yes.
yeah, I see it. But obviously, it's not. It's not. She's not famous. If you're willing to just give it up, right? So, but we could.
I do it. Oh. What is?
It's paper. It's sort of like handmade paper.
Oh, paper. I see.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, very Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, there's Gail.
All
Hi
right.
everyone. How are you?
Hello. Where's your face?
Can't show my face.
The suit tureen.
Why?
My teeth have been done.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, dentist finally.
Okay.
That's what climate gets you. It gets you working with 2020 or bus, and working with the climate actually gives you an appointment with the dentist because no one else is going.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, good. That's great. That's great.
It's not happening right now, hon.
Tom, you're looking good. Sherry and Mary, you're looking really good.
Well, thank you. And your lunch you had today on the road just was out of sight. That sushi, whatever, fabulous Japanese meal you had today,
Oh,
Gail.
thank you. Again, thanks to 2020 or bus, eating in the right way.
That's right. You know, and Gail said, you know,
We're auctioning
on
off. I'd be willing to part with darn near anything, but I do have this lovely fur-lined sweatshirt that I wear just about every day. But for the right price, you take the shirt off my back.
oh,
I'll give you $5.
oh my goodness. Well, that's like a strip.
That's an opening bid, is what I call that.
Tom, that's like a stripper selling you her panties after she's done with her last show. So that, you know, the market for those.
I got that too.
There's a market for that. So good for you. I think that's okay. Good.
You know, Tom, we saw your hot picture. You know, the one on the motorcycle.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yep.
We saw that hot picture. Did you see it, Lachlan? He had a hot picture on the motorcycle.
No, I saw Sophia Loren, which I enjoyed very much.
Yeah. In her electric Mercedes.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, when she was about 20, it looks like, or something. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Well, thank you for joining us, Gail, here. And Gail's been working on social media and really just banging away and making graphics and text, and you know, we have an amazing team. And so we really want to thank all of those people, and you know, thank our advisory board and our board of directors and all the team. And you know, the people have been on a call on Saturday for, you know, forever and ever and ever. And hold on one second. Hello? Janice? Oh, that was weird. Hold on.
Janice is calling.
I know, I think so.
Yes, Janice.
Yep. Oh, she's calling you.
Okay.
Well, everyone, I would
Okay,
like
hold
to
on.
everyone out there if they would,
Lachlan,
Yoda.
Yeah.
we
Oh,
just
sorry.
got a $300 donation.
Yes.
Would the person like to be acknowledged? Oh, okay, so we're not sure if the person would like to be acknowledged. I think Janice is going to let me know if
All
you
right.
heard from that.
Well, it's a it's a discreet. It's a down low donation. Okay.
Okay.
Someone who steps out.
It's a $300 donation.
All right, we take it. 300. We don't, whether unknown, the money, as long as it clears, the check clears, or the bank account works, we're fine with that. So that's great. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up because we said we finished up at 8 o'clock, and we're big on doing what we say we're going to do here. So everybody out there in the world and everybody on the team that's ever done anything with 2020 or bust, thank you. We love you. We're grateful. And there you go. Good night. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.